Welcome to Comfort Havoc number 2. I had to move locations. There are children at play, and I didn't feel like ruining their fun, so we're gonna make this video here. It's a little dim, it's a little dark. I do apologize. So this is gonna be about Felon 47. Alright. Now earlier I wanted to make a video to thank everybody, and I did, and the main reason why I had to make what I want to say in that video over here is because it's just a stated fact. And whenever I make a video about Felon 47, I lose followers. Alright? Without question, excuse me, without remorse, I lose followers. And that's fine. Because anyone who leaves me because of Trump, you honestly could be a good person. You just have a moral compass problem. Or you could be a good person and just secretly a racist. And so you would much rather let your racism take you up out of this page than, the fact that this man hurt children. And instead of accepting that, you just want to accept the fact that he's a white man with power. And if that's your choice, that's your choice. I have nothing against that choice. I have a problem with your moral compass. And a lot of people, and especially politicians, and especially rich people, until it's their child, they don't give a shit. And they don't find out about it until their child sees them on their deathbed. Well, remember your friend, they did this and they did that. Next damn thing you know, you die knowing that you let this happen because you supported this shit. There's a thing about family friends, alright? You better make sure you can trust them around everybody and anybody. Because if you can't, you can find out the hard way that little Tina was getting diddled by Uncle John or some shit like that. And that's some shit you gotta watch. And, I'm against holding anybody's kids outside of, once they're old enough to have, they can use their bathroom on their own. No, we're done. There's no need for me to hug you. There's no need for me to hold you. And if you're listening, don't take this shit the wrong way. I'm covering my ass so you don't be accusing me 20, 30 goddamn years from now for some shit that I ain't even fucking considered a thought. I don't want to lose everything I have because you don't like me and decided, well, I'm going to go on and lie on Uncle James. That's what I'm going to do. Nah, we're not having that. After you get past the age where you can walk and you can clean your own ass, you ain't got to worry about me hugging you anywhere other than a side hug. That's it. That way, I ain't got to hear you in 10 years. Well, you remember that time Uncle James gave me that hug and he felt me up? No, he didn't. No, he fucking didn't. Uncle James, Uncle Echo, we didn't do none of that shit. And this is why I fight so hard to tell people. And again, for those who aren't aware, you can go Google the McMartin case. The McMartin case was a case where kids lie on an adult, cost this family everything. The son never touched them. One kid's parents manipulated the child until she put like a crayon up her butt to simulate, and not a little crayon, but those big, huge Crayola crayons, not the big plastic tubs, but just like the size of a thick piece of chalk crayon. And the kids was doing that, and I'm like, you know what? No. I'm not giving nobody the opportunity to accuse me of dog shit. Period. These things do happen. And if I've hurt your feelings in any way, shape, or form because I don't support Felon 47, I'm not the one with the problem. I'm the one with the moral compass. And you just up and decided, well, we're going to leave this shit. Especially if you were one of those gung-ho motherfuckers about going to war, we're going to war, yeah. No, you're not going to war. Your kids are going to war. His kid's not going to war. Baron will never, ever see a battlefield. And that's some shit y'all gotta understand. And it's also some shit you're gonna have to embrace. And a lot of people don't give a flying fuck until it's their fucking kid. Once it's their fucking kid, now it's a problem. No, it was a problem from the second that he started this shit to get y'all off the Epstein list. And that's not the only thing he's getting y'all distracted from. But instead of y'all listening to the people like me, y'all doing everything against that. And that's fine and dandy, but understand, you don't know what anybody's going to do behind closed doors with your child until you leave them there. And as a person who has a degree in this and is part of the class, there have been case studies where people have said they were too scared to tell their parents because the motherfucker had told him, if you tell your mom or you tell your daddy, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill your parents. So this is our secret. Kids and adults don't have secrets. They don't have secrets. Now, if a father and his daughter buy the mother a gift, that's a secret. But if the father and the daughter are doing things behind their mama's back involving the daughter being penetrated by the father, that is not a secret. That is a fucking crime. You don't have those kind of secrets with kids. Yeah, I bought my wife this new cell phone. Don't tell your mama. She's going to find out on her birthday, which is like in 2 days. We went to the store together and we bought your mama this diamond pendant. That's a secret. You take your daughter behind the woodshed and you stick 2 fingers inside of her. That's a fucking crime. That's not a fucking secret. If any of your friends are doing that, that's not a fucking secret. That's a crime. No. Kids and adults should not have any kind of secrets outside of, my daughter and I went and bought this cell phone for my wife. My daughter and I went and bought this ring for my wife. My daughter and I went and bought this gym for my wife because my daughter picked it out. I paid for it. No. In fact, we bought 2 of them because my daughter picked it out for her. So we bought matching ones so that she could have one from me and one from my daughter because my daughter doesn't have a job because she's fucking 4. No. Now I don't have kids. But that's the only secret that I'm willing to say a father and daughter should have. We went and bought some shit for my wife. That's it. We went out there together, and, I need you to take your mama over there, because today's the day. We're going to go pick up the fucking rings, and your mama can't be seeing me with the rings. Then, I'll go get the goddamn rings, and then come dinner time, it's like, well, it's going to be you and me and not the baby. No, baby's coming too, but it's supposed to be, this is our anniversary, babe. The baby's part of this, because through her, or through you, we made her, and I want her in. Plus, she has a gift for you. She has a gift for me. Yeah, she has a gift for you. Why would she have a gift for me? She's 4. Well, she picked out my gift for you, so we bought 2. So that she would feel like she was important enough to give her mother a gift. And y'all didn't have to. No, we wanted to. That's how that should roll. It shouldn't be any way other than that. That's the only secret a father and daughter, or a father and son, or a mother and son should ever have. The secret of, I got your daddy this. You got my daddy what? We got your daddy this Marvel Legend. You got him a Marvel Legend? Yeah. Now, we're getting one for him from me, and you're going to get him one too. So you pick one and I'll pick one, and we can't pick the same one, because we don't know if your daddy's got him, which is why we went through all of his stuff, and we did this with the camera so that we can pan everything, so that we can look on this thing to see which one he doesn't have. And so now we're in the store, and we're like the greatest store of all, and we got all these Marvel Legends. Now we're going to get one for your daddy. I'll pay for it, but you're going to pick this one, and I'm going to pick that one, etc., etc. It's the only goddamn secrets that they should have. There should never be a sexual secret between a mother and a child. There should never be a sexual secret between a father and a child. Doesn't matter what the gender of the child is. Sex should be the last thing on a man's mind when it comes to a kid. And the same thing with a woman. The last thing on a woman's mind should be sex with a kid. You should even look at your kid other than like it was a goddamn toy or something. Okay, I take my kid, I take her to school. She's old enough to wipe her own ass. I don't need to go into the bathroom with her for anything. When she starts her monthly cycle, that's her mama's job. That ain't mine. That's her mama's job. I don't want to know about it. I don't really give a shit. I'm not taking her tampon shopping. I'm not taking her maxi pad shopping. That's her mama's job, because her mama went through that shit. Her mama still goes through that shit. They're going to work that shit out. Son, you had a wet dream. All right, this is what happens. You dreamed about getting some pussy? Okay. We're going to talk about that. That's it. Oh, you had a dream and you pissed on yourself. Okay, I have some experience with that. That's it. I'm going to teach you how to drive this car. I'm going to teach my daughter how to drive this car. But anything that's overly adult or cross gender boundaries, nah. I ain't got no business trying to teach a girl about a period. If her mama's died, thank God I got 5 sisters. Take her to one of my sisters. Hey, look, my daughter's about to become a young woman. I need one of y'all to explain this shit to her. I know she's in sex ed class because I signed her up for that shit. But when it comes to that personal monthly crime scene, I want a woman to teach my daughter that shit. All the books in the world don't beat experience. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings. And if you're a female and you're watching this, you know. You go through this shit monthly until menopause every month. Pink tax. You got to go deal with that shit. We men don't have that issue. Alright? We don't have every 28 days, bloop, there's some blood. Oh, fucked up my drawers. I got to make a second part now because I got a call from my damn mama. Damn it.